Hey everybody, what's up YouTube? Welcome into the 5 to 9 Hustle. I'll be your host. My name is Eric. Made some tie-dye with the kids this weekend, and the only white shirt I could find for myself that wasn't just like a old beat up undershirt was this V-neck Old Navy t-shirt, so I'm rocking a V-neck tie-dye. I think it came out pretty well though. So for this video, I've got the last 25 items I sold on eBay. The good, the bad, the ugly, no cherry picking. So you can see for yourself maybe what to buy, what not to buy, how I price things, and all of that sort of stuff. So I'll try to also include, if I remember, sort of how long I've had this stuff and what I was into it for. But up first, we do have a Wii Just Dance game. The Just Dance games do sell for Wii in particular. This did go for $10.95 free shipping, and it come in a Wii bundle that I had already flipped most of the stuff out of, and just getting rid of that one-off video game there. This is a camera lens filter. It should not have been in my 40% off sale. I ran a 40% off sale to try to clear out some older stuff before USPS shipping rates went up, and didn't really want my camera stuff in there because that stuff I allow to sit around for longer than things like clothing. But I messed up. It was in the 40% off sale, and this sold for $6.57 free shipping, which was not great, but that did come in a lot of camera accessories and stuff, and I'm usually into each item in a lot for under a quarter. So, I mean, it is what it is. Here we have a brand that I don't pick up, but this came in a bulk buy, and it really got me thinking about changing up my strategy overall, because I am in a more limited area with thrifting. This is Scotch and Soda, and the reason I haven't picked it up in the past is just slow sell-through rate or low sell-through rate. But when the items do sell, they sell for good money. You're just going to sit on them for a while. And with my clothing business, I had always wanted to keep it at a 30% sell-through rate minimum, turning over the inventory at least once a quarter. But in a bulk buy, you don't get to pick everything that you get. And so I listed this, and it actually sold in just a couple days, which surprised me. It's a men's small as well. And it went for full price, $28.95 free shipping. So I was very happy with that. On that bulk buy, I was into each item for about $3 and... No, less than $3. It was 50 shirts for $137.50 shipped. So, however that works out. Yeah. A little less than $3, maybe $2.75. I'm not mathing right now. We have another Wii game. This was in a box of just lower value video games that I had not listed because they were lower value. And going through my inventory for the new year, I was like, yeah, let's list all these games, whatever. And this actually sold on an offer I sent out for $8.67. Here we have a pair of golf pants. These are Adidas Adipure. Golf pants in general are good to pick up if you're in the pants section. This did sell on an offer, $21.96. I'm not talking Greg Norman or like Izod Golf. But your athletic wear brands, certainly Travis Matthew, RLX is great, Nike Golf, things like that. They tend to move pretty quickly, and golf pants are usually pretty light too. A lot of men's pants go over a pound. Most of the golf pants go less. Some go under 12 ounces. Definitely a good thing to look out for to flip. Here is another thing from that bulk buy. This is a Topman. Topman, of course, is one of Nordstrom's house brands. Another thing I've not picked up a lot of in the past, just because I don't feel when people go on a site like eBay to look for a shirt, they're looking for a Nordstrom shirt or a house brand shirt. They're looking more for a name brand that they know and like. And the numbers back this up. Topman does not have a very strong sell-through rate, but this sold very quickly on an offer, $17.56 free shipping. Here we have a camera conversion lens. This did go for $14.95. Plus the buyer paid another $11 to have it shipped to Denmark. And they paid a bunch of tax on top of that. So they really wanted that. Got NBA Ballers for the PlayStation 2. The Black Label version was complete with the manual, which does, in fact, get you about $10.95. That's what I got for it. Another PS2 game. I bought last year. I bought, I don't remember, something like 17 PS2 Japanese import games off Mercari for $100, and I knew it would be a longer term investment. Um, I've sold a good many of them, and they all sell for this kind of price range: $28, $35, $40 when they do sell. And I've sold some on Amazon and some on eBay. This one did sell on an offer, $30.76, free shipping. Rapala, tournament fishing. This game does sell. Um, the Wii version in particular, if you have the like fishing rod controller with it, can bring some good money. This went for $13.95, free shipping. So it's the type of game, I wouldn't pick up at a thrift store for $4, but if it was included in a console lot I was buying, I would recognize there's a little extra value there. Or if I was at a yard sale and getting games for like $1, I'd probably pick it up or include it in my bundle. I have a Harley Davidson shirt. Not really a great one. It's XL, but it looks small, and it's just got this little graphic on the back. You can't see that because I'm in the way. It's all cracked and everything, and maybe it was supposed to look like that. I don't know. It just wasn't that great of a Harley shirt. Sat for a long while and then wound up selling in my 40% off sale for $12, free shipping. FootJoy. Don't buy a lot of their Polo shirts. The ones that have Titleist on the sleeve are a definite pickup. The other ones I've just never had as good of luck with in terms of them moving quickly. But the shorts and the pants, I mentioned golf pants, I definitely pick up. Shorts in my local thrift stores tend to be $1.69. These were from Salvation Army, so I think they were more because they actually hang up their shorts and price them all individually. But these did sell for, did they go $22.95? I think they did. Yeah, $22.95. I remember that because a lady messaged me like 3 different times on them. Hey, would you take $12? And I just don't respond to stuff like that. Or sometimes I'll respond with an offer. I was not feeling it. And then a couple days later, she messaged me again. Would you take $12? And then she messaged me again. Would you take $13? Coming up the whole dollar. And I just felt like these would sell eventually. It's January, so people aren't necessarily looking for golf shorts. I wasn't going to just let them go for $12, $13. One, I have free shipping on it. And somebody came through and bought them full price, $22.95, free shipping. I'll take that all day long. Another video game. This is Iron Man for Xbox 360. It doesn't look like much. If I saw that and didn't know, I'd think, oh yeah, there's a $4 game, great. But people do buy this. I guess it's a fun game to play or whatever. And this went full price, $12.95, free shipping. I'll double check. Yeah, sure did. Another game. This is an Atari game. I bought an Atari lot last year for $50, and it was the type of deal where one of the games was rare, cartridge only, which is pretty common on Atari, and there was some label damage too. It was called Frankenstein's Monster, but sold that game and paid for the whole lot. So I've been slowly selling off the other stuff. This went for $12.95, free shipping. Here we got a Polo Big Pony with the crest, and we have a 2 on the sleeve instead of a 3, which is a little more unusual. Plus the nice color blocking. I would have priced this a little bit higher, but it did have some really light yellow, like the ghost of a removed stain on the sleeve. Of course, it had to be on the white part. Type of thing you can only see when you get it home and get it under the bright photography lights. But yeah, so called it out. And luckily we found a buyer who wasn't going to be bothered by that because they really weren't visible in normal light. But I would have priced it a little bit higher if it didn't have that defect. That sold in like less than 2 days. $28.95, free ship. Here we have a tank top. This was new without tags. I bought a couple of men's boxes from Backstock that had some of these in them. And this brand, Alternative Apparel, actually sells on eBay. They have an official eBay store. And I think I got about what they ask for their tank tops on it. This went for $17.95, free shipping. Camo stuff in general does good, particularly for more common brands. Like if you find anything camo in Ralph Lauren, snatch it up. That stuff sells quickly and for good money. Here we've got a replica home jersey for UNC. I mean, I find college stuff to be very tricky. In my area, I find a lot of UNC, Duke, NC State type of stuff, and then smaller things as well, like East Carolina, UNC Wilmington in my area. So, yeah, like I said, I find it to be tricky. This jersey had a couple things going for it. It was very clean. It is a sewn jersey, which means the letters and the numbers are stitched on. They're not screen printed on. That's a sign of a more valuable jersey. And, that's about it. And the comps led me to believe it might sell if it had, if it was a Jordan jersey, 23, and said Jordan on the back. Those, I probably could have gotten closer to $100 for it. Maybe not pre-owned. But yeah, so I grabbed it for $3.89 at my local Goodwill, and it actually was not listed very long, maybe a week, and did go for that price there, $27.95, free shipping, and shipped first class. I was pretty happy with that. We got a few games. When you have low value video games, if you have a bunch that don't go for at least 10, 11, 12 bucks, you don't want to listen individually. You got to come up with a strategy. And this one seemed pretty clear. These were all Connect games. So I allotted 3 Connect games together. And because 3 games will get up into the above 12 ounce first class rate usually, I went ahead and threw on a little bit of shipping just to help offset that of $2.99. And that is what this sold for, $12.95 plus the $3 shipping, and got rid of some cheap games. We got another video game, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Some of these mashup games can be extremely valuable. This one is not extremely valuable, and it went for $11.95 free shipping. Here we have a point and shoot camera. I haven't sold a lot of cameras because I've not gotten a good camera lot in lately, but I have mentioned on the channel before, these still sell just fine. The more megapixels, the higher the price you can get. And this did go for $22.95 free shipping. I made a crucial error on here. You see the title, it says digital camera and charger. But for my main photo, I just did a close-up of the camera. So when I go to ship, that is the picture you see. And I said, okay, I need that camera. And I sent this guy the camera without the charger. And luckily he was cool about it. I was able to ship the camera out, or the charger out to him right away once he messaged me. But so just lesson learned. I always would recommend making your main photo the entire item or items that are available. I think it lets the buyer know as they're scrolling, oh, this one comes with the charger, without reading. And then when you go to ship, make sure that you're getting everything. Probably should have had those in a bag together or something, so when I grabbed it, that wouldn't have happened to me. But yep, made a mistake. Cost me about $3 to ship an extra thing out. I got some more Polo. Not necessarily a big pony. It's a bigger pony. Wasn't sure quite how to call this, but super cool Brazil Polo shirt. Extra large, slim fit. The stripes on the front, the crest. Just knew that was a good one all day long. This did sit for a while though. I had it priced at $39.95, and it sat for a couple months. So I was going through tweaking listings, went ahead and lowered the price to $32.95 because I'd also sent out offers on it several times at $39.95 with 12% off. Lowered it to $32.95, and within about 1 or 2 days after that, it sold for that price. So I was happy for that. I'm into that for $3.89. Sold a J. Crew shirt. on eBay too, rather than Poshmark. This came in the bulk buy I mentioned, where I got 50 shirts. It had quite a bit of J. Crew and Banana Republic in it, which most of it I was planning to put on Poshmark, and I thought, well, hell, if I'm listing it, I might as well put it on eBay too. And one thing about J. Crew, I don't buy a lot of it. I buy a lot more pants than shirts. But the denim shirts in J. Crew, or really just about any mall brand, obviously any nice reseller brand, but like denim shirts is something worth looking at, even if it's something outside your normal brand pool. And this went for, I think this went on an offer. Let me double check for you guys. Nope, this went for $19.95, free shipping. J. Crew. We got a Sega game. It's well into the profit on this Sega buy I did a while back. This game sold for $12.95, free shipping. I actually discovered it was not listed for some reason, and got it listed, and it sold just within a few days of that. Ermengildo Zegna. Not a brand I typically recommend buying the shirts in. Or the ties, maybe the suiting, and some of the ties can do well. I don't know. Maybe I've just always have had bad luck with this brand. I do know if you run the numbers on it, the sell-through rate on the shirts is not great. But this came in my bulk buy, so obviously I was going to list it. I thought it was a pretty good-looking shirt too. A guy messaged me asking for a measurement that I don't put on there, so I sent him the measurement that he wanted, which was shoulder seam to cuff, and, along with an offer of $24.95, so $5 off. And he bought it, $24.95, and this was listed for less than a week. So my ability to just sell brands that don't sell fast, the confidence is reaching Don Quixote levels there. I hope I don't get too dangerous. We got another Polo Ralph Lauren. This is, I've said before, it's a bright plaid. It's an XL. Typically, I want XXL or higher, but for the right item with Polo, I'll dip down to almost any size. Bright plaid, XL, very clean shirt, no issues at all. And that went for $24.95, free shipping. That was listed for less than 2 days. You can make money in a flooded brand like Polo if you know what you're doing. And the very last thing, Alan Flusser XL Paisley, purple and green shirt. Again, not a brand I'm going to tell everyone to go out and snatch up. I come across Alan Flusser pretty much every single thrift store I go to. There's going to be some of this brand. And quite often they look like the type of shirts we should be buying to flip. But Alan Flusser has a terrible sell-through rate. It moves very slowly. But when an Alan Flusser shirt does sell, it's more likely to be a Paisley print than anything else. So I did grab a couple of Paisley ones the other day. This one was XL. The other one was only a large, but it was also 100% linen. So I thought it had some good stuff going for it. And this one lasted less than 48 hours on eBay for that nice, ugly green and purple Paisley. $24.95. I was in that for $4 or $3.89. So there you go. That is the last 25 things I have sold on eBay. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Plenty of cheap video games. I knew that was going to happen because I listed them. Better to get them out and get a couple bucks in than just have a box sitting around, in my opinion. Some good clothing sales, I thought. Got a camera sale in there. But a lot of what I would call like bread and butter type sales. No real huge home runs. But this is what will pay your bills, is these $25 shirt sales. Yeah, got to be happy with those. So I hope that gives you some ideas of things you can look for or things to not look for. If you enjoy the content, please come back for more. You can always like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. It's just fun anyway. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.